go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. It's a lot of failure in trading, and a lot of shove it back in your face failure. You know, like if you're a chef making some good food, you put a little green onion on the top, serve it, and they're like back in your face, and you know what, right in your face, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's what failure in trading feels like over and over, time and time again. And I think it's because the results are immediate. You know, you take a trade, you mess up, and you can mess it all up in one day. Many have. I have. Hopefully I won't again, you know. But over and over, that's what the failure feels like. And how is it that you continue? Why would you continue? Well, I'm caught in a trap between... I'm caught in a trap between never quit and the motive, the mission behind the never quit initiative. I freaking love never quitting. I love the determination, that kind of thing. And it's playing with me because if you're doing something wrong and you never quit, well, you're just committed to doing something wrong. And that's not good either. So I think that the never quit narrative should have a little bit of smarts to it, and that would be just, you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, and so you change it up a little bit. So I am changing trading up a little bit. It has always been evolving because I don't literally do the same thing every time, but a lot of the blow-ups happen because of position sizing. You increase position sizing and you're pissed off, and that happens, and the way you trade might change, but the behavior is still the same. Then really, if you boil it down, if you boil this maple sap water, boil it down into nice yummy maple syrup, what you get is your behavior is still the issue, and that's why the failure is still abundant. So what we got to do is, yeah, you're changing your trading, and that might be a good thing, but you have to change your behavior, otherwise nothing's going to change ever. So my doing this for 9 years, I can't speak. It's kind of pointless because I am not successful. So I can't really speak. Dude, trust me, when I'm successful, I will have a lot to say. I will have a lot to say, but I'm not. So I can't technically say anything. However, I do think that having a daily loss limit is a priority. And if you backtest days, I'm doing this right now, I backtest days risking $500, and I have found a way to be able to backtest realistically. So I manually backtest it, and you know, I lose $500 a day on the day, and it sucks, and it happens even in my backtest. You know, when I wake up in the morning and I'm gonna trade, and I have all my plans set up and my setups and everything else, I never really think that a lost day is actually real. Like, I'd never really understand and thoroughly sink in that you might lose $500 today in a span of 2 hours, bro. You might lose that money. Do you understand that? And like, do you really understand that? Is a question that we probably need to ask ourselves. But having daily loss of $500 and having a daily reward of $1,000, it's really nice, because if I do start winning and I have a little bit of runoff, and that little bit counts. And you know what really counts is if you're performing poorly and trading bad and just making bad decisions, it's cut off and you get a respawn, dude. You get a full respawn. You know what? Not a respawn, a reset of the entire game. The game resets the next day. Your balance sheet resets in accounting terms. Your platform resets to 0, and we all can see the red or green number in profit and loss. That resets your accounting method in Excel. However you document trades, that resets. I mean, everything resets at the end of the day. Your freaking mind resets at the end of the day because you slept. I mean, daily accounting, daily loss limit, it just makes sense. It just makes sense, bro. And we have to believe it. And you have to backtest days where you lose and you're like, wow, I just lost 2 days in a row, -500, -500. And that happens, and it happens in your backtest, and that's how you know you can expect it in your real live market. The market has nothing against you. There's no broker trying to get your money, bro. I'm telling you right now. If the brokers want you to lose money, then you wouldn't be paying them anymore, because brokers don't make money by following trades. They make money by commissions. That's how they make money. So anyways, that's a long story. Basically, trading is not as aggressively negative about you as you really think. I know I lose. I wake up, I lose. I wake up, I lose. It feels like they're after me. It feels like I'm a freaking tiny little minnow that's getting swallowed up by these whales out here, and it sucks. And it sucks like that because we don't understand that this game goes back and forth. It loses, it wins, it loses, it wins. No one really knows that you're making these decisions. Look, no one knows when you buy. They don't know that you're going to buy at this point and this price, and then they take your money. No one does that. You're losing because it just is what it is. You lost in the last day. I mean, it's not negatively skewed against you. I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think so. I think if anything, the nature of trading in general is against you. Not trading technically. Not the markets aren't rigged against you. I don't believe in that at all, actually. So, anyways, that's a long story, but basically, my point of the video at the start was just what were we talking about? Oh, daily loss limits, stuff like that. I lost my train of thought. I'll have to rewatch. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Peace.